Hello, church. On this silent Saturday, we typically don't have anything at the church to respect the silence and stillness of Christ in the tomb. But this year, I just wanted us to take a few minutes together so that we can reflect on what the silence of Saturday means. In doing so, I'm going to read from the 16th chapter of John, verses 20 to 22. Showing what Jesus said would happen after his death. He says, "I tell you the truth. You will weep and mourn while the world rejoices. You will grieve, but your grief will turn to joy. A woman giving birth to a child has pain because her time has come. But when her baby is born, she forgets the anguish because of her joy that a child is born into the world. So with you, now is your time of grief. But I will see you again, and you will rejoice, and no one will take away your joy." On Saturday of Holy Week, we remember that God is silent, that Christ has been crucified, that he lays in the tomb, and that there's no activity because it's a day of rest for the early church, for the Jewish people. Can you imagine the pain and the suffering that the disciples are experiencing on this day? Their friend, the person they thought that was the Messiah, the miracle worker, the teacher of God's word, has been killed. And all the world is silent. It reminds me that in our own spiritual lives that we go through seasons where we feel God's silence, that we cry out to God in prayers and laments, that we question, that we doubt, that we sit in darkness and despair and feel nothing from God. And that's okay. Silent Saturday reminds us that the emptiness, the doubt, the questioning is part of our spiritual lives. And God sees us through these times. And so no matter what's going on in your spiritual life this Holy Week, I hope that you take some silence today so that you can reflect on the death of Jesus Christ. Because while Sunday's coming, while the resurrection is just around the corner, it's not here yet.